Welcome to the show.
This is The Adults Are Talking, and today we're talking about a little bit of everything.
Yes, we'll see what kind of algorithms we come up with, right?
First of all, it's good to be back. I know we've been away for a while.
Yes, a long time. It's been a couple months.
Has it been a couple months already?
Maybe 3. I don't know. It's been a while.
Well, life happens while making other plans,
Yes, that's very true.
and we hope everyone's doing well, and thank you for listening. And sorry we've been away for so long. I know a lot has been going on since we've been gone.
Oh, yeah.
What would you like to start with?
Oh, my goodness.
You saw that Melania movie.
I did. It was so good. First of all, I was afraid to see it because we kind of live in an area that can be a little too liberal. So there's sometimes they have marches on the weekends and stuff like that. And
A lot of protests.
yeah, a lot of protests. That's the word I'm looking for. But I decided I'd go to a matinee and on a Friday when everyone's at work or at school. And so it was opening week of Melania, and I just kind of ran out and saw it. And what was funny to me was they took down all the the movie theater took down all the posters advertising it. It wasn't even on the marquee at the, when you look at
Really?
Yeah. So you just had to know about it. And so I wasn't even sure if they had the movie. I just knew that they had it because I looked it up online to see what the showtimes were. So I get my ticket and I go, you know how they have a poster at least in front of the movie theater that you actually see it in, so you know that that's your movie. Like if you're running off to the bathroom and get popcorn or something, you can run.
Right.
They had a poster, but it said a generic on it. It just said special event.
Oh, wow. That's so sad that movie theaters can't even have a poster advertising this because they know it's going to trigger all those wackos out there.
Yeah, and I was surprised. So I went in the theater and it was sparse, just as it's 11 o'clock show, on a Friday. So it was mostly older people, but it was a mix of men and women. But when I had left the movie theater, there was a lot more people in there, and I was shocked. And when I went online to see, when I wanted to get tickets or whatever, most of the shows, not from my show, but then on, were getting filled up. Getting to the point where they're selling out.
Oh, wow.
I know, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, really? There's a lot more conservatives in this area than I thought.
So without giving us any spoilers, what did you think of it?
I thought it was fantastic. A lot better than I thought it was going to be. It really focuses on women and it had a lot about, because she works with a lot of, through her charities and through her fashion stuff and her, she does a lot of interior decorating and things like that. She works with a lot of immigrants, legal immigrants. And they've been in their type of business for decades. And they're so grateful to be in the US and be an American citizen and work with Melania. So it was very eye-opening. It was really cool. And she's one of those people too, a proud citizen.
She's an amazing person, isn't she? She's got so many achievements and skills.
Yeah, and the thing is, you don't realize, I've heard this before, but the people that work with her, these interior decorators, these designers, these fashion people, love working with her because she's so educated on those subjects more than most, and she knows how to speak their language so she can just say something real quick and they know exactly what she means.
Isn't she bilingual or something?
She's knows 5 languages.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and her son is bilingual too. Well, one of the reasons why her son is bilingual is because her father lives with them. So, and his English is very broken. So Baron's able to talk to him fluently with Slavic. So it's kind of important because his wife died last year. And so he's just kind of a little bit sad.
Barons?
No, Melania's dad. Like Melania's mom died last year.
Oh, okay.
And so her dad is a widow now, but he lives with Melania full time.
I see.
Yeah. Well, right now he's living at the White House.
So what else? What's next? What's the next thing you want to talk about?
I want to talk about algorithms and how people are just obsessed with algorithms, whether it's your hobby, your career, or you're just being on like different like Facebook or whatever.
Yeah, most people wouldn't dare of taking whatever time we took off because they are trying to build up their channel, and you have to work according to the algorithm in order to get your video seen by everyone.
Yeah, it's a lot of self promotion for whatever it is you have on there.
And we've noticed that, there's a lot of people out there living according to the algorithm. They don't take any time off, especially when they need it. There's this channel that I like to watch called Deer Meat for Dinner, and the guy's had like 2 or 3 strokes.
Yeah.
And he doesn't take any time off. He gets right back to it right away. And for some people, they're like, yeah, that's great. Gets right back on the horse, gets right back to work. But, it's good to have determination, but you also have to know the limits of your body.
Yeah, I kind of sometimes wonder, is this God's way of telling you slow down? I understand that that's how he has said, this is how we make a living. This is how it pays for our farm, and all that. And I get that, but it's costing you your health.
Yeah, what good is it if it's just going to put you in a hospital bed, unable to talk? I mean, this guy can't talk regular anymore. I mean, thankfully he's up and able to do what he can, but his brain has been so scrambled from all these strokes that he can't talk regularly. He's slowly built it back to almost like, it seems like it's maybe 75-80%, but he struggles for different words and his brain can't, get stuck. And, there's a lot of people living like that where they just won't take the time off that they need. They just go and go and go. How many people have we seen die because of pranks? Just trying to push their channel further to the extreme to get more views.
Yeah, at some point you got to take a breather. You got to take a breath,
Not taking the right safety precautions because, you need to put out the next video right away, or, complete the next event or your next whatever it is that they do. They're just being ruled by the algorithm.
Yeah, yeah. And the content eventually suffers because it just comes across as desperate. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
desperate for those clicks.
It kind of defeats the purpose of why this country was founded. This country was founded because we were being oppressed by the British, and we wanted to be our own bosses so that we could be free to keep profits and, live the way we want and not be subjugated to the agendas of the British monarchy. But here we are turning around and just enslaving ourselves, oppressing ourselves.
Yeah, we're not saying don't work hard. Of course, work hard. But also take a break, Don't work yourself to death. I remember when I was working an office job and things would get so busy that they were like, you have to take a working lunch, And that was okay every once in a while, but after a while I'm like, I'm literally not taking care of myself. I need like 20 minutes to just eat. It's like you're denying me a chance to eat or
Right.
just sit down for a second. That's just insane.
So if you got a channel or whatever you're doing, watch out. Don't let yourself get taken by the algorithm. Make sure that you're giving yourself the rest and the safety that you need.
That's right.
What else? What else has been happening? The war.
Oh, there's been so many bombings. Yeah. I mean, I don't think we're headed towards World War III or anything. I think that some of these things have been a long time brewing. It's just Trump's finally doing something about it. Now, the Venezuela thing, the cool thing about that is the Venezuelans already had, they already had the voting and stuff. They already knew who they want to replace the regime. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
they already had a system. It wasn't like they didn't have anything to fall back on. It was like, as soon as Maduro was out, they're like, okay, let's get everybody in that we wanted to, the people that they threw into jail and all that. So it's like, it's starting, the transition's going a lot more smoother. Iran, I don't know. I mean, of course, I'm glad we went in. I mean, I don't think it's good to have tens of thousands of people dying every day by your own government. That's wrong. But it's like I don't know if the people have a government set up to replace this horrible regime. Like it's, Trump's and Netanyahu are like, rise up, people rise up, and they're rising. But it's like, okay, was there some kind of is there a plan B? Was there a plan B ever set up? Or maybe they just were kind of caught off guard. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, they vote. I mean, before this, they had a way that they ruled. I think they had a monarchy, or I don't know what they had exactly, but there was a way of life before their clerics took over, and they've been wanting to go back to that. And I'm sure they have people in mind.
It's just a matter of getting these guys totally out. Is that the issue?
I guess. I don't know. I haven't been paying too much attention. It's for me personally, whatever gets us cheaper gas in the long run.
Right. Lebanon is Lebanon's kind of the same thing as Venezuela. It's like Lebanon, the country, is like, well, yeah, we have a government, we have what we want. It's just Hezbollah has just taken over, and we need them to stop. So Israel's kind of bombing the crap out of them and destroying them so that Lebanon can be Lebanon again.
Right. I mean, there's no doubt that regime is definitely troublemakers for the region and the world in general. And for anyone who thinks that, oh, now we're at war, we've always been at war.
Yeah.
I mean, our president walks around, all presidents walk around with the nuclear button within reach at any second, because you never know when we're going to have to, end it all, because we're always at war.
Yeah.
So,
and there's so much we don't know about as citizens that, Trump and his people are privy to. I mean, there's got to be so horrible. All the things all the scary scheming things from these countries, I mean, now even North Korea is like, oh, we're going to defend Iran. It's like, oh, geez, just quiet down, Rocket Man.
So, it's pretty naive to think that, oh, now we're at war because we were always at war.
Right.
For me, the question is, are we going about it in a way that is best for our soldiers and our country? I mean, a lot of times the government likes to go in and half-ass things.
Yeah.
Because of political reasons. And it ends up being a bigger problem down the road because they just didn't go in and do it right.
Yeah.
Right away initially, because it's an election year, or whatever political reason they're able to do it. So I think the more we exert ourselves as a country, the better it is for us and the world, and strategically around the world. Because if it's not us putting our bases here and there, or being in control of certain canal areas, it's going to be the Russians, or China. And will the world be better off if China's in charge of that area, or Russia's in charge, or Iran?
And that's what was happening. I mean, this is definitely a power play against China, and it's flexing our technology and our military at the same time. I think the surge that Hetzek is doing on these kind of get in, get it done, full force, and then we'll get out, and then they got to figure it out themselves. I think that's a really good tactic instead of just, like we did with Iraq and then Afghanistan. We don't want forever wars. We do want it to be quicker and get in, get out,
And get that oil. I ain't proud.
Well, the gas prices, think about it. Under Biden, gas was like getting up to over $5 a gallon here in Oregon. And that's like outrageous. And they're not even close to that here right now we're on.
Yeah, it was getting really expensive. And I know it's expensive right now too, because the markets and whatever.
Yeah.
But as soon as they start pumping more, the prices will drop. And if we're going to go in and do these things in other countries, we better make sure we're getting our cut.
Yeah, I know with Venezuela, we already got the guarantee. They're already pumping stuff. Iran, I don't know, but we better get we better get some oil out of this.
Something. Yeah.
Something, not just Iranian food or whatever.
What else? What else is on the docket? The Oscars are coming up.
Oh gosh. See, it's just the award shows are so bad, and year after year there's less and less movies I've ever seen of anything on the list.
We saw Begonia.
We did see that and highly recommend it, and Formula One.
F1, that was great.
Yeah, that was a fantastic movie.
Well, we like that director because we like his work. Tron Legacy, that was really good.
No, but that movie, just everything about it was great. Great story, great acting.
Great music.
Great music. The soundtrack on that thing was fantastic. Every song on there was awesome.
Begonia was, what a ride that was too.
I didn't see that coming on that one, but yeah, that was, wow, that was a cool movie.
Yeah, everyone in that was top-notch acting, did a great job. We started and we haven't finished watching another movie where What's-Her-Face is nominated. I can't remember her name right now.
Oh, the song Sung Blue?
Yeah, the one with Hugh Jackman. And
Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson.
I don't know if she should have been nominated for that.
She did a great job.
Yeah.
But is it Oscar worthy? Is the story? And I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. The movie I was so excited to see, and it's just it's a little boring.
This is what it was like for me in that Prisoners movie with Hugh Jackman. It just he gets into a groove of what he's doing, and it just becomes monotone. It just becomes the same thing over and over, and it just gets tiring.
Yeah, well, Prisoners was worth seeing because Jake Gyllenhaal was really good in that. He did a really great job in that.
And I don't care for Paul Dano and stuff. I mean, I'm sure he's a good actor for some, but for me, he just bugs me.
In an interview, goes off about him. And I thought it was really mean at first, and then I was like, actually, Quentin Tarantino is right on his what he was saying about Dano. I'm like, yeah, he does overact.
He's better suited in my opinion, for like theater.
Yeah, he's a theater actor. That's for sure. He's not a movie actor. Well, I mean, he is a movie actor, but I'm saying his style of acting is definitely more theater.
Yeah, it's too big.
Yeah, I totally agree. Oh, you know what show that we want to promote? So we watched, of course, the Stranger Things, and then afterwards it kind of left a bad taste in our mouth. And we were searching for shows to watch before our subscription ran out, because we don't always have Netflix all the time. We kind of try to get rid of it and get something else.
Yeah, it's usually for Stranger Things. When we want to watch it, we'll get it for a little bit and watch it, binge it, and then dump it.
Yeah, because there's just too many things that we just don't care to watch. So we found the show Dark.
Oh my goodness.
It was on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's an older show, but it's kind of having a moment again because so many people were unhappy with Stranger Things. And it's not the same kind of show, but it kind of deals with sci-fi stuff.
Yeah, and it's 3 seasons, and it's also it was made in Germany. It's German.
Yeah, it's in German, but it is just top-notch storytelling.
And the acting's really good too, but mainly the story really pulls you in. And you get a little confused. You got to take notes. A lot of if you're good with mental notes, you'll be all right, but watch it with somebody so you're not like cuz you got to keep track of stuff cuz a lot's going on and it's hard to keep track of things. But we were like in such awe of the storytelling of that whole series from beginning to end.
We watched Severance on Apple TV, and the first season was pretty entertaining, engaging, and piqued our interest. But then it just kind of went. We didn't care for the other season. What we did like was
Oh, the studio? Is that what it's called? The studio.
with
Oh my goodness. Highly recommend it. It's laugh out loud almost every single episode. You got to
that
see
is
it.
so good.
Our son, our 15-year-old son was laughing hysterically at it too. Like it's just so good.
You know, it does deal with insider stuff, movie making, but everything is still very relatable and very funny. It does have Catherine O'Hara,
Oh,
R.I.P. She was so good in it.
it was a little bittersweet watching it because she had just died and we just started watching and we're like, oh no.
Yeah,
And I'm sure the season it's coming back, right? But I don't know
I
what they're
think
gonna
so.
do about her. That's so sad. But it's funny because Zoe, what's her name? Kravitz. I didn't like her in the Batman, and then I saw her in this, and it redeemed her acting for me. She's so funny in it.
Yeah, she was great in this. But
So that's what we've been watching. Oh, we got into so we really love the Olympics. I get really into the Olympics. And we watched it and we were so into the men's and women's hockey. And now Isaac wants to watch the NHL.
well, I was into the men's hockey. I didn't really care for the women's. I didn't watch the women's. Particularly our men's team because they were so proud to represent our country.
Yeah, which is really cool and refreshing.
Yeah, they didn't shy away from being proud to represent our country and to to be a team and a sport and a moment to unify our country.
Yeah. They don't get a lot of credit for this, but there were a lot of other athletes at the Olympics that were that way too. The female bobsledders were very, very pro America and so proud to be representing our country. The bronze medalist, she was just over the moon winning her medal, and she was very proud to be American.
And so, yeah, it did reignite, our love for hockey, and because we started watching the Hughes brothers play their regular season on the New Jersey Devils, and then that made us want to watch more hockey, and it reminded me of the time when I did play street hockey, and I was a fan of a team. And so we started following our home teams again.
Yeah, Red Wings for me. And then for you,
who's your team? Now they're the Anaheim Ducks.
Yeah, and I didn't realize this is how out of touch I've been with sports. I didn't realize that the Anaheim Ducks totally changed their logo. Like they're not logo, but their colors. Their colors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they used to be turquoise with a little bit of purple.
Yeah.
And now they're this bright tomatoey red, like orange.
Orange, yeah.
Orange County. Yeah.
Orange country.
Yeah. It's still the same angry duck, but he looks more angry, right? The face.
Yeah, I don't know that they changed it, but because it looks the same. But yeah, so we've been watching that and trying to catch up on the games, root for our teams.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're glad that you listened to this. Sorry we've been away for so long.
But we're back.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And thanks for listening.